Hey, how are you? In this video, we are just going to do some final expense life insurance leads. I'm going to show you how I handle these from completely being cold with just the basic information that we have for the final expense coverage to working them through the script and getting them through to a quote, and hopefully we can capture some good deals going through here live. So let's dive into it. Always make sure you have your script.
Hello,
Hi, Tuyet.
who is this?
Oh, hi, Tuyet. Yeah, this is Chris from Adelphia Insurance. I was just getting back to you in regards to the request you sent in for the final expense burial quote. I see here you have one of your children as the beneficiary, Tuyet. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay, sounds good. And I see also your date of birth. I just want to verify this with you, Tuyet, just a couple details. Your date of birth?
yes.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. And Tuyet, I just curious, do you currently have insurance or some coverage in place, or are you just shopping around right now?
I already have insurance, life insurance for $500,000, but until age of 70, and I want to see if they have anything. You have anything like 85 or 90 years old or something like this cover?
Tuyet, we do have some products that are for over 85 years old. It's actually 84 is the year it starts to change with the coverage. Obviously, they're a little more expensive, these policies, because as you're older, the insurance, costs more. Is this for you, the policy, Tuyet, or is it for someone else?
Policy for me, but the benefit for my children.
Okay, gotcha, for your children. Got it. So you have 500,000, but it expires at 70. Is that what you like when you're 70
Yes.
years old? Got it. Okay. So you want something that's going to get you at least to 85, 90?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds good. Tuyet, let's see here. We do have all the information that we need. So are you looking just the final expense, or what kind of coverage do you want? How much insurance do you want?
I want to see how much the minimum like 150 to go up to 500.
Okay, so you want to add on maybe another 150 to 500,000? Okay, sounds good to you. If you don't mind hanging on with me just one moment, I can actually rerun you the quote and see what that would be. Do you want me to give that to you over the phone?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, one moment to yet. Let me just get this going here. And is it for son, daughter? Who are you going to leave it as the beneficiary?
My son and my daughter.
Okay, both. So it would be like 50-50?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, sounds great. And also, Tuyet, just wanted to let you know, my name is Chris. I'm a licensed life insurance specialist here in Torrance. And, I'm here to help answer any questions you might have as well. Did you have any questions about the coverage at all, or?
The cover like there's some cover like when you get older, like you sick or something, you cannot work anymore, and can they pay you something like to for living or something like this, or just life insurance? Because I know like what they call I forget the name. I forget the name for the.
I
Just
think
a second, I forget the
I
name.
think I know what you're talking about, Tuyet. So like living benefits, like if you were to get like assisted living, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like something like.
Like long-term care, maybe?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, what we can do is there's a couple term life insurance policies. So right now you were born.
Yes.
Okay, so let me just see here. So you want to get coverage at least till like 85, 90, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's see if we did a term. So there are some term life insurance policies that also have, those benefits, those additional, long-term care benefits. If you were to become, let's just say, disabled, and couldn't, you needed assistance, they would start to pay you out of the policy while you're still alive. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, yes, yes.
Got it. Okay, sounds good. Let me take a look here. If we added, let's just say, a 20-year term, which would get you to 83. There's also a 25-year term, but the higher the term and, the higher the coverage, obviously, to get it's the price goes up. So did you want to see a couple different options? What's the kind of, you said 500 to 150 to 500,000?
Yeah, you can tell me what the difference, how much of a monthly payment?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. If we did a 25-year term, so right now, for $500,000, so $500,000, that's $437.33 a month.
400, you mean?
Yep, 437 and 33 cents a month,
Okay.
and that would get you to 88 years old.
And what about 150?
So let's take a look. Did you want to maybe look at like a quarter million, like 250, and then 150?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at if we did $250,000 in coverage. Let's see, for 25 years, 25-year term, that would get you to 88. That's $228 and 23 cents a month, so almost half the price.
That's 250, right?
250,000. That's correct.
So what about 150? Because I would buy the 150,
Uh-huh.
and I pay only $50 a month.
$50.
Somehow, some way, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, when did you get that policy?
I got that policy like 7 years ago.
7 years ago?
Yeah.
And Tuya, do you have any medical conditions or anything that we should know about?
No, actually, I have only the asthma.
Uh-huh.
I have the asthma and my back, when you get older,
Oh.
sometimes you feel pain.
I hear you. My mom just told me the
That's
same
it.
thing. She said that her back was hurting and she was feeling
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, so you're healthy otherwise. Otherwise you're healthy. Is that right?
No tension, no nothing yet.
Okay. Sounds good. So yeah, I'm going to check here the 20-year term for you. It's a little bit cheaper, but it gets you another 20 years. For 150,000, the cheapest quote we have, it's $85 a month with Protective Insurance. That's the company.
Oh, that's what I have.
Protective, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you could basically get this.
$50.
Yeah.
I have $50,000 and $50 for that, but I bought 7 years ago.
Yeah, so because that you're a little bit older now, the rates they do go up. So now it's $85 a month for another 150,000.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Yeah. And I was going to mention to you too, there's another company here. It's called North American. That's the one that has the living benefits. So if you were to, and I can explain in more detail what those living benefits have, but they are kind of like if you do become terminally ill or you do have need some assisted living, there are some benefits there too. And that one is a little more expensive, so it's $106 a month. But it has those benefits included.
Why don't I give you the address and you send me the brochure? You explain for me what happened and I call you back?
So you said you want me to email it over to you, Tuyet?
Yeah, you can email for me.
Sounds good. We'll do that. We'll send you over both quotes. The one, did you want to look at the living benefits option? It's a little more expensive too.
Yeah. That one, yeah.
Okay, sounds good to you. So I'll send that over to you. And any other questions at all on these quotes?
So far right now, okay for that because I'm driving right now. I cannot talk for you in the phone too much. So,
Sure, no problem.
That's what you you can email me to let me look at that.
Okay.
And I call you back. Leave me your phone number, everything, and I call you back after you explain to me everything. Okay?
Of course, Tia. We'll send that right over to you. And let me just verify your email. Okay, sounds good to you. And when were you looking to get coverage in place for yourself?
As soon as possible. Doesn't matter as soon as I see that, I call you back.
No problem. Sounds good to you.
Yeah.
We do recommend it because they do need to just do the screening, make sure that you're healthy and whatnot, and those can take up to 3 weeks. So if at any time, what we can do now to yet, if you're okay with it, I can answer just a few quick application questions with you. That way you can at least get it submitted, and then you have 3 weeks to think about it if you want to still think about it.
Because I'm driving now, I cannot talk to you now because I'm driving. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I call you back. Yeah.
No problem to yet. I'll go ahead and email those over to you, and then feel free to call me back. And then, what's a better time? Maybe we can set up a time on our calendar that way, because we do just want to make sure we get back to you and get you covered. When's a better time that we can get a time scheduled?
You can call me back at 9 o'clock in the morning.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Tomorrow? To get?
No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm busy. The day is after tomorrow.
So Thursday, 9 a.m. to yet?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. I'll also send you an email, just a reminder. Is that to yet? And it's totally okay if you have any doubts or anything. Is there any reason you wouldn't show up to the meeting? I just want to make sure that we do help you, and if it is something you're interested in.
All right.
Anything you're still concerned about at all to yet that we should?
Not right now. So far you very good help here.
Of course. I'm happy to help to you. Like I said, anything you need with the life insurance. It's also very important to have someone you trust. If you were to not be here, you want to make sure it's somebody that is going to deliver that check to your family. So it's very important to also work with someone you trust.
Yeah.
So Tuyet, I'll have this in the calendar here for 9 a.m. on Thursday, and we'll speak then.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tuyet. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. You don't want to push too hard, so you got to know when to back off a bit. And in that situation, I felt like if I pushed a little too hard, she would have gotten turned off. Even then, I might have turned her off, but I'm just following the process. I'm fairly kind of new getting in doing the life sales. So this is what the experts out there are recommending, is like set the appointment on your calendar. There's a few things that were in there. It's also just push past the emailing, go straight for the application if you can. I probably didn't set that up perfectly, but overall, as you see, you go through 10, 15 calls, just voicemail, boom. You get a good one to land, $100 a month. Good commission, decent little commission. So that's that. We'll keep rolling. Just get back in there. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hi, is this Natalie?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Natalie. This is Chris from Adelphia Insurance. I was calling to get back to you on the final expense burial quote form that you filled out, and just wanted to verify a few details with you here. Natalie, I see you listed your children as your beneficiary. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay, and Natalie, just to make sure, we just want to verify the details. Is your date of birth is perfect? Sounds good. And Natalie, just curious, do you currently have insurance or coverage in place, or are you just shopping around?
I'm shopping.
Okay, got it. So you're just shopping around, and so you're just looking to leave some coverage for your children in case something were to happen to you. Is that right?
Right.
Okay. Sounds good. And so, Natalie, how much coverage do you want? I know there's different limits here with the final expense. It goes up to 25,000. Um, what were you looking to cover for yourself?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Mhm. Was it mainly just to cover like the funeral expenses? Natalie, is that the main
Yeah.
thing? Okay, got it. So you just want to make sure there's no burden there on the family. Okay, sounds good. And
Right.
so Natalie, the range can go between yeah, like I said, 5,000 and up to 25,000 in coverage. Obviously, the rate is a little more expensive for the higher coverage, and then something. You want me to give you a couple options here with the high, and then something in the middle, and then like a lower one for you to compare? Does that sound okay?
Sure.
Okay, so one second, Natalie. Let me just pull up your application now that I have verified your date of birth and the beneficiary. And you, just to make sure, Natalie, you said you don't have any coverage in place at the moment?
Right.
Okay, got it. So, Natalie, if we did the 25,000, which is the maximum final expense burial coverage that's available, and that's with Mutual of Omaha. It's an A plus rated carrier. They're an excellent, best price and quality available for final expense coverage. That comes out to $77.36 a month. Okay. Well, Natalie, let's take a look at the 15,000. Or what's in your budget? Like, what are you looking to spend to get yourself covered?
Probably 50.
50,
No, 15.
$15.
No. The coverage.
Oh, gotcha. 15,000. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at the 15,000. Normally, that's a good sweet spot, Natalie. We say for like the funeral, if there's a ceremony, covering all other expenses that come along with that. 15,000 tends to cover that pretty well. So that's a good little sweet spot. Let's take a look with your coverage here. So 15,000, Natalie, would be $47.70. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
Well, I'm just shopping around.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, understood, Natalie. Our job here is just to make sure, we go through this with you and make sure you have something in place for your family in case you weren't here. Natalie, for $47 a month, can we get that going for you? Does that sound like coverage you'd be okay with getting in place?
No, I'm not ready.
Okay.
But thank you for calling.
No problem, Natalie. What is it? Is it the price that's just too much, or is it you're not ready? You still need to think about it.
Right, I need to think about it.
Okay, gotcha. No worries. I
Thank you.
totally understand, Natalie. Is it what kind of is stopping you from getting the coverage in place? Like what is it that you're kind of thinking about?
I'm not sure. I'm busy right now. Maybe you can try calling back another time.
Sure. Okay. No problem, Natalie. Well, like I said, my job here is just to make sure we get you something in place for you and your family. If you do change your mind, you want to get something, we can even go as low as, lowering it down to the 10,000, which will.
What is the name of your company?
So we're Adelphia Insurance. We're a brokerage, and we work with different. So we're comparing different companies for you, to make sure we get you the best quality and price.
Okay.
We're here in Torrance, Natalie.
Okay.
Yeah, and I see you're in Hesperia. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, Natalie. Like I said, I'm a, a financial services and life insurance advisor. My number one job is to make sure you are protecting your family if you weren't here, and if you are interested and you change your mind, you want to get something in place. Would love to help out. For $47, we can get you 15,000. If you chose to do a 10,000, at least just have something in place. That would be $32.87 a month. And we can even go as low as the 5,000.
Thank you for calling. I have to hang up.
No problem,
Bye.
Natalie. Sounds good. If you do change your mind, let me know. I'm happy to help out. Thank you. All right. Dude. I suck at these, but we're getting better, and I'm putting it on the record. I'm terrible at these. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm so bad. I literally am getting the most basic objections. Drop some comments. Tell me what I'm doing wrong with life insurance. I got to think about it. I'm busy. Basic objection.
Hello.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Carolyn. This is Chris. I'm just getting back to you in regards to your request you sent in with the final expense life insurance. I just wanted to verify some details here. I see you listed one of your children as the beneficiary. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And Carolyn, just wanted to verify also your date of birth. I see it's great. And Carolyn, were you just curious? Do you currently have coverage in place? Or are you currently insured, or are you just shopping around?
I'm just shopping around.
Okay, gotcha.
Trying to find my place.
Sounds great. Sounds great, Carolyn. And were you just looking to leave something behind for the family in case you were to pass away, or what are you looking for exactly?
I want to leave something behind, and I want my bill and everything paid.
Got it. Okay, sounds good. Well, Carolyn, we're here to help. My name is Chris. I'm a life insurance advisor, and here to help. Any questions you might have, and also give you a quote here on what it would cost to get you covered. The final expense coverage goes up to $25,000, and it goes as low as $5,000. Obviously, the higher the coverage, the cheaper. Do you know what kind of coverage you were looking for?
I want to up to. I want to get as high coverage as I can.
The highest coverage you can get? Okay.
Yeah, that I can afford. So let's start checking prices.
Okay, sounds good, Carolyn. I pretty much have everything I need here. Just a couple quick questions. Are there any medical conditions, underlying conditions that we should know about?
Well, I thought that I wouldn't have to go through the medical part of this. I thought that there was no medical what is it, background or whatever you would call it.
You're correct.
It's not,
Yeah. There's two different carriers, Carolyn. One is they do ask you a phone screening, a medical phone screening. They just need to make sure you don't have any cancer or type 1 diabetes. Those are disqualifying for one of the carriers. And then the other carrier, because we're a broker, we work with multiple companies, not just one. The other one is a guaranteed policy, so you do not need any type of medical screening at all. And the other one, like I said, it's just a phone interview. It's not like you need to actually take a physical. So, anything that we should know about, like any underlying?
Well, I really like that guarantee policy because I do have some issues.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
every time I mention my issues, I get thrown in the trash can. So I'm trying to find something that'll cover me. But my alarm went off when it said that I didn't have to see a doctor. You know what I'm saying? And that sounds like something I could do. So I'm just going to find something I can afford in that genre, in that area. You know what I mean?
100%. I hear you. Yeah, we're here to help with that. So we do, like I said, there is a carrier we work with. It's a guaranteed issued policy. So no matter what, this policy will go through, regardless of medical background.
Right.
So if we did the maximum coverage, Carolyn, that's $25,000 coverage. Left behind to your beneficiary tax free. That one, it's with Gerber Life Insurance. That's the carrier. It's an A-rated, excellent company, and they're the best price as well. This one is $163 a month for $25,000 in coverage. Does that sound like something in your budget that you're looking for?
Well, I can see if I can pull that off because it's not that far out of my budget, so I need to just check some things to be sure that I can pull that off and be okay.
Sure.
Because I really want the insurance. I'm not even going to play with you.
Of course.
I've been looking for a long time, and between me and you, since you're not a carrier per se, I have some kidney and some liver issues.
Of course.
And
Okay.
it's hard for me to cover myself because I have a kid, you know, and I'd like to leave her with a little something, you know what I'm saying, and to be able to get me out of the way with no problem. Mostly get me out of the way with no problem. But a little extra change won't hurt her.
Of course. Yeah, I hear you, and that's the most important thing is just making sure that they're covered. You don't want to leave those expenses behind.
I don't want to leave no extra headaches for her.
For sure.
So that's my thing.
I hear you 100%. Carolyn, yeah, we have this quote. We can also, if it's a little too expensive, like 163, you can't do it. We can also play around with the limit, maybe 20,000 or even 15,000, if you want to play around with it. Maybe get something in place for you.
I want to shoot for the 20 to the one that we're talking about. Now, if I can't do it, then I'll come down. But I want to try for that one first. So give me about 2 weeks.
2
And
weeks.
let me just take a look at how I'm living and see if I can set.
No problem.
Some things. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want the insurance. I'm not even going to play with you.
Of course.
The insurance. I need to know that my kid's going to be okay. I only have one, and I'm leaving her here by herself. So I at least want some things in place for her.
I hear you 100%, Carolyn. So you think 2 weeks? You want to give it a couple weeks to think about it?
Yes, please. I'm gonna try to work it out. Is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, gotcha. No problem. Well, whenever you're ready, Carolyn, we can get the actual application submitted. They don't actually pull the premium until 2 weeks. Actually, it's 14 days after.
Okay.
So if you want to get it going, we can actually get the application. There's just a few application questions that I need to ask you. Did you want to go ahead and get that going now?
Well, let's get a tentative plan. Yes, let's do that.
Okay, sounds good. Just one moment. Let me get in here. I just need to verify your email. Is it? And then, Carolyn, what's your home address? And for the beneficiary, you said it was is it a daughter, you said?
Yes.
Okay, what's her name, Carolyn? 100% of it to go directly to her. You can also split it up.
Don.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Sounds good. And then what's her date of birth, Carolyn?
Okay, now if I decide to not split it up but give some to another family member, would that be okay between now and the time I make the final declaration on this?
Oh yeah, of course. If you change your mind at any point, even let's just say we do activate the policy here, and then in 3 months you change your mind, like, hey Chris, I want 10% to go to somebody else, or even 50%, whatever. You can always give me a call, and I'm here to help change that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's fine. Then that's about it.
Perfect. And then what's her date of birth? And then let's see here, just a couple more quick questions. So Carolyn, in order to actually submit this as an application, we would need your social. Are you okay with giving that to me now?
Well, I want to wait until I know that I can afford this. I want to, because I don't want to do that kind of committing. Okay, give me a week. Let me just see what I can do. I just need to know that I can do it.
No problem. I completely understand, Carolyn. So yeah, if you want to take a week, we'll save it here for you. Make sure it's all ready to go,
right.
and also.
And that way I won't miss my deadline. And because I'm hoping that I can pull it off is what I'm doing. But I don't want to commit to something that I can't. I'll just go down.
No, I hear you.
Go down to a lower one. But I definitely need some insurance. Definitely. And I definitely need something that I don't have to be checked. I don't have to go to a doctor about. That's absolutely.
I would love to help you, Carolyn, with that. So if you do change your mind here in the next week or sooner, let me know. We can always adjust the coverage, go with a little lower. That way it's something in your budget. We could get you, at least coverage in place.
And to be sure, put me in your rotation as well for sometime next week, okay?
Sure.
That way, I'm serious. This has been something that's been on me, so I'm really serious.
No problem, Carolyn. We'll save it here for you, and if you're ready to go, we can also lower it and get at least something. I always say this, especially even to my own family members, I'm like, just at least, even if it's a money thing, just get something in place, even the low one, just so you,
exactly.
and we can always bump it up if you want to bump it up at any time. We can always do that too. So, we can, let me know when you're ready, Carolyn. We'll get that going for you.
So I'll get back to you in a week, okay?
Sounds great. Okay, sounds good. Do you have my number here?
No, I'm gonna have you text it to me. Text me
Sure.
your name and number.
Sounds good.
And, your company. Right. Please do that for me, and we'll be all good.
Okay, sounds good, Carolyn. I'll send that right over.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Great day.
You too.
Talk to you in a week.
Sounds great.
Bye-bye.
Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Let her off the hook. Damn. Son, right when it gets to the money, everyone starts to panic.
Hello,
Hi, Daniel.
who is this?
Oh, hey, Daniel. This is Chris. I'm just getting back to you in regards to your request for the final expense burial quote. I see here you listed your spouse as the beneficiary. Is that correct?
Yes, but I'm at work right now. Can you call me like around 4:30?
No problem, Daniel. I'll call you back at 4:30.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hi, Putsati.
Yes, who's calling?
Oh, hi, Putsati. This is Chris. I'm just getting back to you in regards to the request you sent for the final expense burial insurance, and I just wanted to verify some details. Putsati, who did you want to...
I have insurance already.
What was that?
I have insurance already. I don't need any more insurance.
No problem, Putsati. I saw you filled out the form. I was just going to verify with you a few details and give you the quote. Did you want to add coverage to what you have now, or were you just...
No, I don't want to add it.
You weren't looking to get any more coverage?
No more coverage. I have too much coverage already.
Okay, no problem. This is for the final expense, Putsati, for if you were to pass away, for the funeral costs?
No, I don't need it.
Okay, no problem. I just saw you filled out the form and I just wanted to see if we could help out.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Your call
My
has
desk is a
been forwarded
mess.
to an automated.
My desk is a complete mess and I didn't even notice, and I have everybody here on video watching me when my desk is a complete mess. So embarrassing. I'm embarrassed, but it is what it is. Sometimes you get busy and you can't clean your desk. Clean your room. Make your bed. Good habits to have. Habits make up your personality makes up your character, and your character creates your destiny.
Please leave your.
All right, that's a wrap. I've made a lot of calls, and I just wanted to say, it's a numbers game, but the better you get, the more and more you keep doing it, the better you start to feel and you start to have in your performance. I've already noticed my performance. I've just started doing life insurance a little more seriously in the last 2-3 weeks. The first few calls sucked. As you've seen, I dropped the ball on a couple here. There was a couple better ones, and I'm just trying to build as much rapport and be genuine with these people also, to let them know that I'm trying to help them and really want this coverage in place for their children, for their spouse, for whoever it might be, so that if they do pass away, I did my 100% best job to try to convince them to get that coverage. I would sell this. I bought one for my mom. I believe in these products. You have to believe in it yourself. Be genuine. People can feel it, that you are somebody who actually cares and wants the best for them. And that's, I think, the key to selling life insurance is if you actually care, people will feel that it's important, and they will purchase life insurance as long as you dial in your flow, your script, your enthusiasm, your expertise, know the products.